In a picturesque village surrounded by lush, green valleys, there was an old workshop known for crafting beautiful and unique lanterns. Every year, the village held a grand lantern festival, where the most exquisite lanterns were displayed and admired by all. Among the dazzling array of lanterns in the workshop, there was a small, unassuming lantern with a flickering light. This little lantern was often overshadowed by the bigger, more ornate lanterns around it. The workshop master, Mr. Glow, was a kind and patient man who saw potential in every lantern he crafted. He lovingly polished the little lantern and placed it on a shelf, hoping one day it would find its moment to shine. The days leading up to the Lantern Festival were filled with excitement and anticipation. Villagers came to the workshop to choose lanterns for the event, but no one seemed interested in the little lantern. It overheard whispers from the other lanterns. "Look at that tiny lantern," said a grand, golden lantern. "It's too small to make a difference." "It will never be chosen for the festival," agreed a silver lantern adorned with crystals. Despite the remarks, the little lantern remained hopeful. It dreamed of lighting up the village and showing everyone that even a small lantern could shine brightly. On the night of the festival, the village was abuzz with joy. Lanterns of all shapes and sizes illuminated the streets, casting beautiful patterns of light. The little lantern watched from the workshop window, feeling a tinge of sadness for not being part of the celebration. Suddenly, dark clouds gathered in the sky, and a fierce storm rolled in. The vines howled, and the rain poured down, extinguishing many of the lanterns. The village was plunged into darkness, and the festival came to a halt. The villagers were frightened and unsure of how to navigate through the stormy night. Mr. Glow, seeing the distress of the villagers, hurried back to his workshop. In the dim light, he saw the little lantern still flickering bravely. He picked it up and rushed to the village square. "It's not much, but it's all we have," he said, placing the small lantern on a high pole in the center of the village. The little lantern flickered uncertainly but then remembered its dream. Gathering all its courage, it began to glow brighter and steadier. Its warm light spread through the square, providing much-needed illumination. The villagers were amazed. "Look at that little lantern. It's lighting up the entire square," one of them exclaimed. With the little lantern leading the way, the villagers started to move through the streets, helping one another to safety. The lantern's steady glow provided comfort and guidance, ensuring no one was left behind. Throughout the night, the storm raged on, but the little lantern's light never wavered. It stood strong against the wind and rain, illuminating the path for the villagers. By morning, the storm had passed, and the village was safe. The villagers gathered around the little lantern, grateful for its steadfast light. "You've saved us all," Mr. Glow said, proudly holding the little lantern up for everyone to see. The little lantern glowed with happiness. It had proven that even the smallest light could make a big difference. From that day on, the little lantern was no longer overlooked. It was placed in the center of the village every night, a symbol of hope and resilience. Moral of the story: no matter how small or insignificant you may feel, you have the power to make a big difference. Believe in yourself, and let your light shine.